This is Ivan Sutton, artist, in my studio in Kilmore, Quay, County Wexford. And I am just finishing off painting a canvas of the old Galway hookers taking the turf to the Aran Islands from Carrow, County Galway. These Galway hookers are wonderful boats. They vary in size between 25 feet and 35 feet. They're made of wood, solid wood, and they're heavy. They normally have no engines, so they purely depend on their sails, which are normally red, which you can see here. Red, a dark red sail, originally made of canvas, a white canvas, and then dyed in boiling dye. And they're really fantastic to see them sail. Obviously, there was no turf on the Aran Islands. There's no bog on the Aran Islands, so therefore the fuel for the island had to be transported from the mainland. I have personally sailed myself in a Galway hooker, which was a wonderful experience, out of Carrow. It was owned by Keane the butler, and the name of his boat is Star of the West, and it was built in 1994 by John Heelan, and I must say it was a wonderful experience. This particular picture here is 20 by 30 inches. And normally the Aran men, the sailing men, would wear white, perhaps white bawneen shirts and sweaters, and also occasionally white caps. Here the Galway hooker has just arrived to take yet another consignment of turf off to the Aran Islands. And currently my work is for sale in the Silver Fox Seafood Restaurant in Kilmore, Quay, and also at my studio here in Kilmore, Quay. Auction has dealing with my work include White's in Dublin, De Vere's in Dublin, Adams in Dublin, Ross's in Belfast, Morgan O'Driscoll in Cork, Doyle's in New York, Christie's in London, Waddington's in Toronto, and Skinner's in Boston. These work normally sell for about 2,000 at auction. And now we will give you a quick guide around the studio. This is something else I'm working on, which is a tribute to Sean Scully, one of Ireland's great artists. And here he is working on a large piece called Wall of Light. This piece here is probably about 7 feet by 7 feet. This one here is maybe 10 feet by 20, which is a huge picture. This one here is in the life class, something different. And over here we have Launching the Kirk, of which I've done on many occasions, again in the west of Ireland. Over on the left hand side is Wexford Harbour at early morning, just when the mist is beginning to rise. And down here a very important picture of a funeral on Inisheer, where the cemetery is actually on the beach, and the cortege approaches along the beach. And the coffin is normally covered in a white shroud. and quite a historic event. This one here is the lighthouse in the Youghal Harbour, as you enter Youghal Harbour. And here we have the Galway hookers sailing in Roundstone Bay on a lovely sunny afternoon. No engine, just the most magnificent sails. And here we have fair day in Clifton. Horse fair, animal fair, fair day in Clifton. Another of my favourite spots is Roundstone. With the Galway hookers, it's a famous Roundstone. The Galway hookers are always hanging around Roundstone, and this depicts the people around the place and the famous O'Dowd's restaurant. This is a print of See the Stars. The original sold in whites in Dublin a couple of years ago. See the Stars winning the English derby with Mick Cannan on board. And here you have Mr. Ox, the trainer, and it sold for about €7,000. Thank you.